Welcome back, guys. We're going to start our race with Toru Sato. We're going to try and get a good start here. Okay, great. The roads are really wide in this race as well, so you shouldn't have any trouble at all. And this is probably the easiest race so far. The police are going to turn up around this next bend. I'll try and get ahead of them, so they don't bother me too much.
Yeah, dispatch, street race in progress. Stand by for confirmation.
Attention Patrol Division. Units engaged high-speed pursuit of a single vehicle that is evading custody. Handle this call on Channel 2.
She said single vehicle just then. They've probably not noticed the other racer yet.
I need back.
Roger that, Charlie 6. I've got ground units clearing up and en route.
The ground units are not going to turn up during this race. The race is too short.
We need to slow this thing down.
And this is pretty much it. It's just a straight line to the finish now.
Well, look what the underground let loose. Let's see how good you do in the daylight.
Okay, this is our first lap race. And also the first race where we faced more than one opponent. You shouldn't have any trouble winning these races. I've never lost any of them. Even when I first played this game, it was pretty easy. Try and keep tight around this bend. If you are having trouble, just check where I'm placing my car around the bends and make sure you're braking enough when you're coming up to them. This is a bit of a blind bend, and I hate this next jump here. It always puts my car like to the side or something, and then sometimes I crash straight into the wall. Well, I used to anyway, not anymore. The other drivers aren't too far behind, but I can still outspeed them easily. Another thing is that I'm not making wide arcs around the turns, so I'm keeping the turning to a minimum, and therefore I'm saving a bit of time. Ooh, it's starting to get a bit dark. Dark clouds ahead. I really like the scenery in this game as well. It's quite clean, if you get my drift. Okay, I'm going to face dead on here so I don't go all over the place. Okay, that was good. I tend to brake a bit too much in that last corner. I could probably go through it a bit faster.
Good run. I like your style. Just make sure you watch your back with these guys, alright? See you around.
What's up, poser? I'm glad you're putting it down out there. I really am, because I can't wait to get a crack at that ride. What? Didn't anybody tell you? You gotta put your ride on the line to run against a blacklist racer, and that is why people aren't stupid enough to do it. I'll be waiting.
How's your car running?
Paper.
need your pink slip. He's dangerous. Be careful, he'll swap paint if he has to.
First, I'm gonna take your ride, then I'm gonna take your girl. Get ready for that.
Hey, stay focused. He's rolling on a lot of power, so wait for him to shift first.
Racing against Razor now. I'm gonna try and get a good start. Perfect. It's especially useful against Razor since he'll shoot off ahead if you don't get a good start. It doesn't have to be a perfect start, perfect launch like it says to you, but you still need to start off quickly. I'm surprised he managed to slip through that toll booth with me on the left then. I can hear him coming up on the left there, so I'm just going to put my car in front of him. Once again, this is a race that doesn't have a true finish line, it'll carry on until the next cutscene. And the police turn up usually around the next few bends here. Now there they are. So it's always best if you can keep ahead of them, then they're not going to get in your way and brake in front of you. It's always really annoying when they do that, but I guess that's kind of the point. You'll probably have just noticed that yellow bar that's appeared at the top of the screen there, that's flashing slightly, and it has a small arrow that points in the direction of the nearest police car, which is pretty handy. Either when you're trying to find them or trying to avoid them. I'm also using my nitrous a lot more. He's a good racer, so he'll catch up if I don't.
Unit heading up to the code 3 chase. Suspect was last reported westbound on Lennox Road, 10 blocks.
Even though I don't really need to win this race, I just kind of like to be ahead. It's more fun. We started off the game in the present day, and then we moved back about 5 or 6 days to see what had happened before, but now we're in present day again.
Hey, there's something wrong with your ride. You left a huge oil slick at the start line. You have to end the race fast.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Thank you for the ride. I knew you weren't Blacklist material. Hey, where's your punk money now?
What happened?
What happened is he's on show and no go.
She's mine now. And I'm gonna ride her like you never could.
Hard and flat out.
Hey, Mia. Sweetheart. The winner's circle's over here. Bus stop's that way, champ.
The UC thought you were the one, but you're mine now.
Hey, where's your fancy ride?
Who cares? He's not gonna need him where he's going. And they're gonna love you in the big house, baby.
Get in. I heard they didn't have enough on you. Guess it's hard to nail you for street racing when you don't have a ride. Razor set you up. He messed with your car. Gets worse. He's #1 on the blacklist, and he used your ride to get there. To get back in, you have to become notorious, win races, and build up your bounty. I've hooked you up with a place to lay low in, but first, you gotta get yourself a new ride. Hey Ed, it's Mia. I got a friend coming by. Do me a favor, hook him up? Thanks. I owe you one.
So now we get to choose the car we're going to use to beat the blacklist. Here we've got the IS 300, and then the Fiat Punto with a good acceleration, and the Cobalt SS, which is what I'm going to use because it has a good top speed. I can only choose out of those 3 cars with the money I've earned so far.
Hey, it's me. Check out your map. Head up to the location I told you about. I'll meet you there. Later.
I also chose this car because I'll be able to use it without any upgrades to beat all of the next couple of races, including the number 15 on the blacklist. I think I'm going to drive like a normal civilian would, just for the fun of it. Driving on the right, in the correct lane. Although I'm still breaking the speed limit. Oh well. I don't want to spend all day just driving a couple of blocks away. Whoa! Oh. Brake too soon.
So you found it all right. What do you think? You can store your ride here. Consider it your safe house. You can use it to lie low when your heat gets too high. If you want to take out Razor and get your ride back, you got a lot of work to do. You have to work your way up the blacklist and take out everyone on the way. As far as they're concerned, you're just working to get back into the blacklist. Pick the right event, get enough bounty, and you can challenge a ranked racer. Once they're all out of the way, Razor's all yours. Cool? I'll let you get back to business. I'll call you when the time's right. Later.
Yo, let me see some heads nodding, fist pumping, feet stomping, shaking and breaking, earthquaking. Let's move. Battle, we got nothing to prove. Let's move. That's one supply to people with the groove. Let's move. Hard track. Come on, you want it. Come on, you want it. You want it, want it. Come on, you want it. Yo, we gotta get started.
Cool, so I've decided I'm going to do 1 challenge series event per episode, and I'll put it towards the end of each upload. And apart from that, thanks for watching all the way through, and I'll see you in the next one.